Today we think about what happens when you get in trouble. What do you do? What would you do if you were in trouble?
I would try my best.
And who would you ask for help?
My dad.
What would you do if you were in trouble?
If I was in big trouble, I would cry, but if I wasn't in big trouble, I would ask for help.
Who would you ask?
Maybe my mom. I would actually ask.
And what would you do if you were in trouble?
If I was in trouble,
Yeah,
I
if you
would cry.
And who would you ask for help?
I would ask my dad for help.
Okay. What would you do if you were in trouble? And who would you ask for help?
Ask God. Well, ask Jesus.
So, what would you do if you were in trouble? Who would you ask for help?
My sister.
Sisters? What about for you?
My dad or my mom.
Excellent. What about you?
I would ask God.
You would ask God. Excellent. And what about you?
I would ask my brother.
Okay, what would happen if you were in trouble? What would you do and who would you ask for help?
I would ask the teacher, or I'll ask my mom, my dad, my brother.
So what would you do if you were in trouble? Who would you ask for help?
I would ask a teacher or my mom.
Okay.
I would ask a teacher or my mom.
So what would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask for help?
Probably my mom or dad.
So what would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask for help?
If I was in trouble, I would go to a really good friend for help. I've got some best friends, and those are the people I go to when I need something or when I'm in trouble.
So what would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask to help you?
I would go and see my parents and ask them to help me.
What would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask for help?
I would probably go to anybody nearby that I knew and then ask them if they had anything that had to do with my problem or anything that could at least help to make it a little bit better.
So our first question is, what would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask for help?
So if I was in trouble, like if I did something and got in trouble for it, I would probably be scared of getting grounded or punished or something.
And who would you ask for help if you were in trouble?
Maybe my parents or, yeah.
So what would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask for help?
Well, if I was in trouble, I'd probably freak out a little bit and ask my parents.
All right, what would you do if you were in trouble and who would you ask for help?
I would tell my parents and I would ask my mom or dad for help.
Excellent. But what would happen if these people that you looked to for help didn't help you? What would you do if your mom or dad didn't help you? What would you do?
I would ask my siblings. I would ask actually my sister because she's kind of smarter than me, even though she is in kindergarten and I'm in first grade. Because my brothers, Cody and Ian, they're actually kind of mean. When I ask them to help me sometimes, they usually go, no. So they do actually sometimes.
Okay. What about you? What would happen if your dad or mom didn't help you? What would you do?
I would not ask my sister because she's always mean to me. So I would do. I'll just try my best.
That's what I said.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You would just try your best?
Yeah.
What would you do if the person you asked for help, they didn't help you?
I would just try my best.
What would you do?
Try my best.
Try your best.
Scream.
Scream.
I would yell at them.
So what would happen if these wonderful friends of yours did not help you when you were in trouble?
Well, I would have to go to someone else for help. Maybe God could help me if I was in trouble. I could ask him for help. The Bible says he'll help me.